Do not sleep on Jogo. Jogo is probably one of the most powerful characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. He just got unlucky. So one of the reasons why we know that Jogo is so overpowered is because we saw in the Shibuya Incident arc, anime is going over the Shibuya Incident right now, and we noticed that when Jogo first came onto the scene, he basically destroyed 4 sorcerers without even lifting a finger, really. All he really did was, blitz them and touch them and set them on fire. That's all he had to do. And these sorcerers weren't any pushovers. We had Maki, which was like a grade 2 sorcerer at the time. We have Megumi, which was also a grade 2. I'm not sure if he was a grade 2 or a grade 1. But then we also have Nanami, which is definitely a grade 1 sorcerer. And then we also have the Zenin guy, who's also a grade 1 sorcerer. No jokes as sorcerers at all, and they can probably kill most of any curses if they're not special grade curses. So these aren't any pushovers that he's just literally, he didn't break any sweat at all killing these guys. I would say that Jogo just really got unlucky with his people that he chose to fight, because the first time that we see Jogo at all in the anime is that he's fighting against Gojo, and as we all know, Gojo basically whooped his ass and basically told him to sit down, and he was ahead for most of the anime because Gojo destroyed him with no struggle at all. And then as we were seeing the last episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, we saw Sukuna go against Jogo, which, that's not any easier either. The King of Curses, probably one of the most strongest people in the history of Jujutsu Kaisen. And then he goes against Sukuna, which is not even a full powered Sukuna, it's a 15-finger powered Sukuna, and he gets absolutely demolished. If you guys haven't watched the episode, go ahead and watch it, because it's probably one of the most crazy animations that I've seen with Jujutsu Kaisen. And I keep on saying this every episode that gets released with Jujutsu Kaisen. They're really doing justice to the Shibuya Incident arc. But man, I would say Jogo got destroyed against the Sukuna battle. It wasn't even close. He couldn't even put a touch on Sukuna. That's how crazy Gojo and Sukuna are in terms of power levels. But other than that, there's nobody else that can beat Jogo. So I'm gonna go through a list of who probably couldn't beat Jogo. Jujutsu Kaisen students like Yuji, Megumi, Maki, Ino, Panda. None of those people can beat Jogo. Even if they all lined up together and tried to jump Jogo, he could just summon a meteor. There's no chance in how Jogo is going to lose to the Jujutsu high students. Maybe even if you add in the other high school students like Todo, Kamo, and all the other people, he probably still wouldn't be able to. He probably could still get off easily and not even use domain expansion against them, because he's a special grade curse, and none of them are special grade. Maybe he might run into problems with Yuta, and he might run into problems with Hikari, but I think it is shown that Hikari is a grade 1 sorcerer, not a special grade sorcerer. Yuta is the only high school student that's a special grade sorcerer. And I would say he might have some problems with Yuta, but I still think that he can overpower Yuta, because we don't know how powerful Yuta's domain expansion is, and we do know that Jogo has a pretty insane domain expansion, plus all the feats that he just exhibited in the Sukuna fight. I don't think Yuta can follow up with that. Even though he has Rika and he has a bunch of cursed energy, I do think that Jogo could definitely smoke him in a fight. But then other than that, you're talking about the other ones, I think that Jogo might have some problems against Kenjaku, but if he was going against Geto, I do think that he could destroy Geto, Suguru Geto. Even though he's a special grade sorcerer as well, I think that Jogo can definitely kill past Geto, like it's no tomorrow, because first year Yuta killed Geto. So that is just to put that in perspective. Jogo probably wouldn't have any problem with, I would say, any of the cursed spirits like Hanami. Dalgon he might have a little trouble with because his domain expansion is water, but other than that, I think that he could kill all the other cursed spirits. Jogo is definitely the strongest of them. I wouldn't say he's the smartest because he doesn't have good fight selection, but he's definitely the strongest cursed spirit. And as you saw in the Jujutsu Kaisen episode, Sukuna did congratulate him, saying that he was probably the strongest person that he's fought in recent years, and that he was somewhat close to the people that he fought back in his own age. and he was congratulating him that he is a strong cursed spirit. He did kind of, you know, diss him at the same time, say like, yeah, you weren't like the guys back then. You're weaker than them, but you're still strong for this age. So he dissed him at the same time, but he did congratulate Jogo and said that he was a strong cursed spirit. But, you know, I would say Jogo can definitely kill Toji as well, even though Toji, as you can see, is one of the most troublesome, menacing characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. I think that he could destroy Toji with ease. Like, he could just set up one of those volcanoes and Toji's done for. There's no way Toji can dodge or outmaneuver volcanoes and meteors. It's just not happening. And then, yeah, other than that, I don't see any other characters except for maybe Kenjaku, Sukuna, and Gojo beating Jogo. And maybe I'm being optimistic, but other than that, I don't see anybody in Jujutsu Kaisen verse destroying or defeating Jogo. Even if they all lined up together and tried to jump him, I still think that Jogo is coming out on top. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Do you guys think Jogo is probably one of the most powerful cursed spirits in Jujutsu Kaisen? Do you think anybody else can beat him besides Gojo and Sukuna? Let me know in the comments below, and give a like if you guys liked it, and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Go.